Okay, so today we're going to speak about plants for adrenal fatigue. So if you go to my website and herb.iridologyreadings.com, and you can make a search. For example, if you type adrenals in the address bar, it's gonna show you a few plants that are especially good for adrenal fatigue. But now, if I want to talk about it myself and tell you the ones I prefer, so the first one would definitely be Rhodiola. Rhodiola is a fantastic adaptogene plant that is known to improve mood, reduce anxiety. It is very good for blood oxygenation. So basically, it increases the amount of oxygen that is transported to your cells. So that puts your energy levels, your physical level, and your mental performance. It's a good booster. But it is also extremely intelligent in different ways. It can be sometimes even a bit overwhelming, I have to admit. For example, it is so intelligent and it is it has such a huge impact on you. Is that, for example, if for some reason you didn't get any sleep the previous night and you take some rhodiola in the morning, then you're going to be in trouble because it is going to compel you to sleep, to have a nap at some stage, because it is extremely potent. And but if you have something really important planned on that day, it's going to be a struggle to stay awake because it's really going to do anything and everything it can do to make you do what your body needs. And if at that moment your body needs just some good sleep, then it's going to do whatever it takes to put you into this state that you can don't you won't be able to struggle against it, you know. So it is extremely powerful. The second next plant for me for adrenal fatigue is nettle. But I have to admit that nettle for me is not exactly uh, I don't really got it as a supplement, but it's more like food because nettle is extremely nurturing. It has plenty of minerals and vitamins and nutrients, and I mean, it is very famous for being good with silicium, and it has a fantastic effect on your hair, and it has iron. So basically, for me, nettle is more like food. Even if I eat the powdered form of nettle that I buy organic, nettle for me is something that I really enjoy the taste. I have it with banana, so I squash banana and I use a bit of um, a nettle powder. So don't go overboard with it, especially if you're starting in the beginning, because if you take too much of it, it's gonna move your length too much, and it's gonna it might, if you take too much, give you a headache, you know, so it's not very nice. So if you're starting off with nettle powder, just maybe half a teaspoon is enough in the beginning, and then you can go up to 1 teaspoon, you know. So nettle powder is definitely my number two. My number three would be licorice, which I absolutely love. I absolutely love the taste of licorice, and licorice is going to help you if you're on the side of low blood pressure, and it's also extremely productive to your for your GI tract. It's gonna help you digest. It's gonna help you with enzymes, and it's gonna help you in your digestion. And it's gonna give you energy as an adaptogen. But you should stay away from it if you have high blood pressure, which is probably not the case. So Liquorice is definitely my number three because it tastes fantastic, and the kind of licorice I have is I use it in powdered form, and it is something I mix with water, and it is just tastes wonderful. Like it's fantastic tea. I love it. My number four would be ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is very known to be a very good plant if you're suffering from depression or menopause or a hormonal imbalance. And it is also supposed to be very good for your muscles and bones, and it's known to be an aphrodisiac. And it's known also to be very good for your digestive system. So ashwagandha is my number four. So if you feel that you need some more chi, some more strength, you know, and the next one maybe could be cordyceps. Cordyceps is especially good. It's known to be very good for your chi, your vital force. It's an antidepressant, and it's supposed to be very good for your blood oxygenation. And so cordyceps is no is good if you find that you need more strength. It is very good for men who suffer from erectile dysfunction. It's supposed to be helping them, and it's supposed to be an aphrodisiac for both men and women. Um, so yeah, so you might. What I do myself is I definitely have a rhodiola on a long-term basis. So I don't have it. Well, I would have it for maybe a couple of months and then maybe have a break and then go back to it a little bit later. And then I have a nettle on regular basis. And I might circle through the other ones, you know, for example, I might do a little bit of ashwagandha for like 2 3 weeks in the morning, or a bit I do the same. I would do the same with cordyceps, you know, I kind of circle through them. So again, if you're interested in having a look at my favorite plants, if you want to search out for adrenals, you can just type in adrenals in the bar, go, and you can have a look. There's the plants I'm talking about in this recording, and there's a few more already, and you can have a look at the details, and you can find them online for some of them. Now, if you're interested in the topic of adrenal fatigue, then you can just go to my iridology website, and here is the part which is dedicated to adrenal fatigue here, and you have some information about it, some links to some formulas again. And if you want, you can also have access to my affiliate shop. So this is an affiliate shop, so if you use the links from the website, you can purchase some formulas, and it will get a benefit from it. And so will you, because you have a discount for most of the products there. So this is it. Well, thank you for your time.